The following Let's Play has been rated for mature audiences only. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found... Alright, please do not use a 6 damaging attack twice in a row. Alright, I think I'm okay. But not very okay. Should I use another? Nah, I'll attack once and then... I hope I won't regret that. Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, there was this thing out there, and it kind of laughs at you as it kind of wanders in the night. We've actually been told about it a couple of times. The old man mentioned it, and it was mentioned in a diary. Oh, by the way, we finally played that piano, so we're here finding out stuff. Alright, I just rested, and there's a thing in here I noticed. Oh, and a couple of books. Oh, I can reread the diaries, so I didn't have to stop the recording. So I actually bring the diaries here? That's kind of interesting. So what is this thing? Let's see here. 20 pea berries and sea herbs. Since you played the Sonnet of Sorrow on 2 pianos, you can now receive 20 of these healing items. Check the stack for your reward. Awesome! 20 poison berries and common herbs. Nice. Well, now I'm not so much worried about dying and stuff. Let's see, Park Ranger's Diary and President's Journal. Maybe that's what this question mark item is, the President's Journal that I now have 2 of. Or maybe that's like diaries. The amount of diaries I have. Why doesn't it just say diaries or journals or documents? Alright. Actually, now that I have all of those common herbs, oh wait, never mind. I was about to say I could create a whole bunch of uncommon herbs in this room up here, but I need a bunch of herb paste to do that, and I only have 1. Well, you know, I have 1 herb paste. I might as well use one of them real quick after I save, because it's going to be kind of important to save. Yes, let us make uncommon herb. And it is made. No laughter. Is it random when it appears then? There we go. There. Let's see what we're dealing. Let's hold on. Actually, I might want to consider going back into my house and healing some more. That would be the smart thing to do. If I had to guess, though, this thing is probably an optional boss, so regardless of whether I'm at full health or not, I'm probably going to die. Yeah, this is that thing that I was told is wandering around, so if this is like a boss, does that mean my stuff is going to get recovered after this fight like the first boss? Oh, this might not be so bad. I'd stand corrected. I mean, it is kind of strong, kind of not. I'm going to go ahead and let myself die, and we'll try this again. I'm going to go in with more health. I kind of figured I would die, but I wanted to give myself a general idea of what I would be facing before I went back to use another rest card. That time I got a restful sleep. Might be a waste of a bookmark, but I decided I needed to save that. By the way, in case you haven't noticed this thing, what is this thing anyway? Algor. Not a capsule monster, I don't think. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, this thing? This thing can attack 2 times in a turn. It's a good thing some of those attacks are weak. Also, charge attacks in RPG Maker, when somebody uses a charge attack, the target counterattacks. As far as I'm aware, only enemies have the ability to charge attack. It's nice that this thing has weak regular attacks. It just occurred to me that this thing gets to like the first turn. That might be a problem. Okay, good, I survived. Doesn't matter what his second attack is, as long as the first attack wasn't too strong. I'm kind of curious if this thing has any ammo to steal. Not that I really want to try. Alright. I'm doing pretty good here so far. Next time it uses a strong attack, I'll heal. Hopefully that's not a bad idea. Okay, don't use 2 strong attacks in a row, please. Alright, will I get a chance to heal? I am kind of risking it by letting my health get that low, because if it uses 2 strong attacks in 1 turn, I'm dead. Thankfully, I'm getting kind of lucky in that regard. I'm also using up all my uncommon herbs, but what are you gonna do? Almost out of ammo, but if this is like the first boss, like I said, I'm gonna get my health, all my stuff restored after this fight anyway. It's too bad you're using this song for the fight, because that one note that's stuck is really annoying. Thank you for dying. 30 experience. Not a whole lot more than the first boss, but hey, we got a level up out of it anyway, and a new special art. And handgun parts 1? Dot dot dot. Status. No, I was not restored from the fight. You know what, that's okay. Actually, no, it's not okay. It's a boss fight. My health should be restored after it. The reason I said that's okay is because I needed to use up all of my ammo during that fight anyway if I wanted to survive, so it's no big deal that I used all my ammo. It just would have been nice had I been given some extra. Oh well, I got some clips. Now what is this thing? This is new. Oh, and we got a special attack too. Special art. Surgery. It revives a person. That means at some point we're going to get a second party member. Costs 10 HP, 10 of your own HP to revive somebody. I'm not entirely sure how useful that would be. Because in RPG Maker 1, when you revive somebody, they only revive at 1 HP. And the moment they're revived, they are a target for enemies. So the moment that you revive them, they could be killed immediately on the next person's turn. Kinda sucks. So I'm not entirely sure I would want to use 10 of my own HP to revive somebody when odds are they're going to die again anyway. Especially in the case of RPG Maker 1, where not only do people only revive at 1 HP, but after battle, nobody stays dead. They're automatically revived. They just miss out on experience if they're still dead at the end of the fight. I'm hesitant to use another bookmark because probably what I'm going to be doing is using this pass card on that treasure chest and then saving again and ending the episode and calling it quits for the week. But there might be some stupid monster in that treasure chest. Also, since we're going to be able to get more party members, it might possibly mean that Miss Demon might be joining our team. That'll be pretty cool. You know, for what it's worth, this is seeming like it's going to be a decently length game, which is impressive considering this game's only on 2 memory cards. By comparison, Jester's Hunt is on 3. Granted, Jester's Hunt has a whole lot going on, and this game, while these zombies out here probably take up a lot of memory, this game mostly uses random battles, not event battles, so that probably saves a lot of memory. Oh wow. This super demon thing is, oops. The super demon that I just killed is able to come back. Not that I would want to fight it again, that's probably a really bad idea. It does make me curious if that's like an updated version of the beast. So after I grab this here pass, I'll go ahead and save again, and we'll end the episode by seeing if that's a different monster or the same one. Alright, I used the pass card. Is it gone from my inventory? Nope, it's still in my inventory. So either it's reusable in various places, or this is the one and only time that I'll be using it. Alright, and here we find a shotgun, a box of bullets, and a riot vest. Be sure to equip the vest in the accessories section. We got a new weapon! But first, let's equip the vest. Well, technically we already have a vest. Is it a different kind of vest? Accessory. Force R plus 25? What is Force R? Oh! That's... Let me go into this menu here. Well, first let me go ahead and equip it since it's an accessory. I guess the vest, regular vest, doesn't actually do anything, but... Now that's at 25. Down there, under Guns Guard. I mentioned this at the beginning of this Let's Play, but those stats down there are the equivalent of RG Maker's elemental spells. So Force R25 means I now have a 25% resistance against Force R. What Force R is, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's like when zombies bite me. Oh, and one more thing. A shotgun. Causes 15 damage, takes 3 ammo. So for an additional 2 ammo, I'm causing 3 extra damage. That's not worth it. Out of curiosity, what's down here? I really want to find out, but that might progress the story, and I think we should just go ahead and end the episode. I know that was a first strike, but it's a free kill. Free experience point. How many more do I need to the next level? Probably a lot. 145. So 145 more bees and I can get another level up. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. Thanks for just standing there in my way. We're going to end this episode, sort of. Like I said, I want to find out if that lizard thing is back, or if that's like a new lizard thing that I can get another thing from. Otherwise, there's nothing else we're going to do in this episode, and we'll progress the story in the next episode. This is kind of more like what I was expecting from this game as I was starting this Let's Play. Not a whole lot going on, it's mostly just exploration and unlocking stuff. I like the stuff that happened in this episode. I kind of like. We unlocked a building, found some treasure, played a piano, fought an optional boss. I approve of this episode. Should I heal first? Nah, I don't need to heal. So after I save, we'll go fight the lizard thing again. Well, I kinda died again because I wasn't really paying attention to my health. I did notice one thing. That vest that I just got reduces the damage that thing causes. So yeah, had I gotten the vest before fighting that lizard thing, I wouldn't have had to heal myself as much. Oh well. Alright, so at this point I have technically already ended the episode, but while editing this episode and looking up Al Gore's HP, by the way, I really like that name now that I think about it, Al Gore. Is that intentional? But anyway, while looking up Al Gore's HP, I actually found out that there's a bunch of Al Gores. So yeah, this guy out here really is a new Al Gore. So let's go ahead and fight him after I run away from this battle, because I need all the health I can get. We'll see how this goes. This time I'll keep a better track of my health and give this a fair shot. I only have like 4 minutes left in this episode, so we'll try to do this as fast as I can. Like I said before, in this situation, the shotgun is not going to do a whole lot for me. Because, let's see, I had 7 bullets, I'd only be able to use it twice, and that only amounts to 30 damage. While this, I'll be able to use it 7 times, and that's going to amount to, 84 damage. So yeah, definitely more worth it to start just use the regular gun. At least for this particular situation. While finding out whether this guy was a new guy or not, I've discovered something kind of interesting that I will point out after this fight. By the way, that attack of his just did 6 damage. Like I said, this new vest that I got actually reduces the amount of damage his special attacks cause. I haven't tested it on the zombies just yet, so I don't know if them biting me or clawing at me is going to be reduced damage, especially since it's only going to be a 25% reduction, so we'll see what I'm doing there. Speaking of seeing what I'm doing there, why am I using my regular attack? I still got 4 bullets left. I really like that he uses the charge attack. Ooh, used it twice. Because his charge attack is weaker, and at the same time allows me to get in extra damage, so that's pretty nice. Definitely want to heal while I get the chance though, because even though his attacks are weaker at this point because of this vest, really want to keep my health topped off. But I want to use my weaker healing thing. By the way, yes, you can counterattack even if the enemy misses the charge attack. But I want to use my weaker healing item because I only have so many of the stronger healing items. Might also want to plan on using a clip to restore my health or restore my bullets before this fight is over, because, well, never mind. Actually, I might just go ahead and stick with my regular attacks. Did I just use a regular attack now? Yes, I did. Need to use a bullet. Also need to heal. Alright, I'll go ahead and use my last bullet now. Maybe I will go ahead and heal my bullets though. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, enemies do drop common herbs, so maybe I can get away with using regular attacks for the rest of this fight. Yeah, I guess I will. I am gonna need to restore my bullets though. So I guess I can do that after this fight. If I remember correctly, for every instance you fight this guy, he has an extra 20 HP. So let's see, he had 160 HP the first time, so I'm dealing with 180 HP this time. So, definitely a little bit tougher to take down, but really glad I found that vest. I really wish I had found that vest before I fought him the first time. Wouldn't have used so many of my uncommon herbs. I wonder how close I am to this this guy dying. RG Maker 1 actually does have a scan spell, so you can like view how much HP an enemy has, like in Final Fantasy, but it doesn't work against bosses or any event encounters. It only works in random encounters. So if your game doesn't even have random encounters, it's a completely useless spell. It's also not entirely useful even if you do have random encounters, because all it displays is the enemy's HP. So you can't, like, find out what their elemental weakness is. Alright, please do not use a 6 damaging attack twice in a row. Alright, I think I'm okay. But not very okay. Should I use another? Nah, I'll attack once and then... I hope I won't regret that. Oh, thank you. I'll accept that. There we go, 60 experience, or the experience he gave us is doubled what he gave us the first time. And we got a shotgun parts 1. First time it was just a handgun parts 1, but there's also the shotgun parts 1. So this gives me the impression that at some point we're going to be able to upgrade our guns. That sounds plenty useful. Now this guy is going to appear again, but as far as I'm concerned, his third form is too difficult for me to fight at this point, because he actually has a stronger attack that causes upwards of 11 or 12 damage. So, I mean, I'll show him off just for the sake of showing him off before we end this episode, but otherwise, meh. Semi-restful sleep. I will totally accept a semi-restful sleep. Maybe. Alright, so before we end this episode, there's 2 things I want to do. The first, I'm gonna get into a random encounter out here. Remember how I said the shotgun was kind of useless because it only did 3 extra damage even though it cost 3 times as many bullets? I found out something really interesting about the shotgun, and I should have noticed it to begin with, but take a look at this. Shotgun Group Zombie. It attacks multiple enemies. Now, if there was like a different enemy in this group, like a bat, I would not be able to target the bat unless I targeted specifically a bat. It doesn't target all the enemies in the battle, it just targets a group of the same enemy. In fact, I think if the zombies were separated by a bat, the zombies would count as their own individual groups, but since they're together, I can just do this. Oh, scratch only caused 1 damage. Good, that means the vest is protecting me from scratches. And since I caused, like, pretty much double what my regular attack does on both of these guys at the same time, that means these guys both go down in 1 more hit. That is awesome. I might actually use the shotgun more often than I thought I would. Granted, maybe sparingly, because that's still 3 bullets, and that's a pretty large chunk of what I can carry, and thus far, I have not found many opportunities to be able to recover my bullets. Alright, let me heal again real quick. I was kinda hoping for a better rest than that. Oh well, I'm just going to have to accept it. I'm getting low on rest cards. It's a good thing some enemies drop those things. On the flip side, where are my bookmarks? Right next to it. 16 bookmarks left. That means I can only save 16 more times in this entire game unless I find more bookmarks. And thus far, enemies have not dropped bookmarks. I've only been able to find 2 extra bookmarks since we started, so gonna have to be a little bit more... I'm not sure what the word is. I'm just not gonna have to not save as often. Hopefully that won't be too difficult, because I try to save often, because if I die, that's a whole lot of progress that I might have to redo again. Anyway, I'm just going to go into this fight again to show you what I'm dealing with, and why I don't want to deal with the 3rd form, even though I technically already explained it. So there's his regular attack and his tear attack. They're not really much more damaging than before. I was kind of hoping he would use his new attack before, Nut Bunnies. Alright, well that death doesn't count because I'm not planning on winning this fight anyway. Let me try that again though, because I really want to show you what his stronger attack is. This time I'll go in a little bit more prepared. Nah, that's the new attack. It caused 10 damage. I've actually seen it cause more than 10 damage. Definitely can cause 11 damage, possibly even causes 12 damage. At that much damage, and considering I need to save my uncommon herbs and use these weaker herbs, that's gonna make him a little bit more difficult, especially since now he has 200 HP. So it's not really worth it. By the way, if I use a shotgun against him, he's basically his own group. Not really worth it when there's just one enemy. But now we are going to go ahead and end this episode. Next time, we're going to continue to find out what is on the other side of that ranger station, and possibly progress the story some more. If you enjoyed this episode, then please like, comment, and subscribe. I know it's kind of annoying for me to say that. Some people don't like people saying that. Might be better if I just put that in the description of my videos. Maybe it'll be less annoying then. On the other hand, how many people read the description of videos? Reason why doing that, though, is I'm told it would get me more attention. Like, if you like, comment, or subscribe to my channel or video, whatever, then that goes on your activity feed. And if any of your subscribers are paying attention to your activity feed, then they'll see that you were active on my videos and be like, okay, what's this Dragon Llewellyn person all about? And they'll come to my channel, and if they like, comment, subscribe, then it just keeps on going. The reason why that's important to me is I've been doing these Let's Plays for 6 years now, and I can count all of my fans on one hand. That is terrible. Anyway, next time, I already said, if you enjoyed this video, I already said, I'll see you then.